The crucial piece of evidence is the black boxes, a flight data recorder and a cockpit voice recorder coming from the American Airlines regional jet. They've already been sent to the labs for examination by the National Transportation Safety Board, and that analysis can begin fairly quickly once they extract the data. This will be crucial because they can potentially start to find out in the minutes before, the lead up to, and also the seconds before, what were the conversations in the cockpit between the pilots, particularly with the air traffic control, which is under scrutiny, and also were there any warnings, particularly as this plane would have been traveling down in the dark through the Potomac River, a very busy piece of airspace. So these will be very important things to analyze in the days and weeks and potentially months to come. So yeah, that kind of evidence recovered, but still many answers and obviously the recriminations from one of the worst air disasters to happen in the US in decades, given it is such a very safe aviation system.
And Danny, you talk about the recriminations. We've been hearing from President Trump. He gave a press conference and caused controversies. What was he saying that was controversial? Has he faced pushback? Does anything about what he's been saying around DEI and air traffic control, does any of that hold up?
Well, yeah, just to recap with the audience, President Trump was talking to reporters and pointed out that DEI, diversity, equality and inclusion, may have been a factor in this accident. We actually don't have any evidence that it's far too early in this mid-air collision, this investigation, for any blame to be apportioned. But this is something that those on the right, and particularly the Republican Party, have been pushing over many, many months increasingly. And we have seen corporates being under pressure to dismantle their DEI policies. But the inference from President Trump is that a DEI hire is not as good as a standard hire. But we know nothing yet of the causes, and President Trump actually doesn't have any evidence for it, and he admitted that. But clearly, there is a lot of finger pointing at the moment for what a collision that maybe could have been avoided, frankly, and typically given how busy the airspace is. But yeah, we'll try and get more answers in the weeks and months to come on this.